Maria is one of the most incredible leaders I've ever worked for. She's smart, she cares about the content, but more importantly, she cares about the people. And because of that, it's led to one of the most diverse reporting and editing staffs we've ever put together.
We always talk about how we need to get more diverse audience and we need to reflect the audience that we have. And that only happens when you actually have diverse folks that are part of the conversation and that can bring the ideas.
I think I could speak for my friend Gary Streisky here. We love Maria. We would not be continuing to work together, I don't think, without Maria. She kind of inherited us,
yes,
and then kept us together and let us be us. And we're not unique in that aspect. She has fostered diversity throughout her anchor pairings. She's fostered diversity within the show. She's a voice for sports that didn't normally get a lot of run within SportsCenter.
There's this great quote I love that, what's the use of the power if you don't use it? And that played a lot in my head when I first moved into this role, because I'd come from such a different part of the business and I had really gotten to work on just very different things, brought a different perspective. And I think what's been really interesting about my journey is that even your own perspective of diversity and the role that you can play in it really changes. You know, I think that I can remember early on in my career, you know, you would be invited to certain tables or certain rooms, and you know, in your head there's this feeling of, well, I'm only in the room because, you know, whatever box I check. And then you have to get past that and go into, okay, so I'm in the room, actually have a voice. Like now this means that I actually get the chance to make a difference. So I'm gonna make sure that I really take advantage of this, that I use this wisely.
When I heard first that Maria was being awarded the Next Generation Award, it just made me reflect about her career. I have known Maria for over 25 years. In all that time, she has always diversity, in particular, making sure that women are well represented on the workplace.
The interesting thing about Maria is it's not something, we're not checking boxes. We realize that's what our audience expects from us. We realize that's where sports is right now. So when you cover any sort of news, you have to think about what your audience expects, and our audience is broader than probably what the audience was 20 years ago. So what Maria has brought is a daily thought process, is what do our audiences want to know, and how can we share that? And that brings diversity as part of our daily thought process.
I'll say it to everybody here, Maria's been one of the best bosses, if not the best boss I've had during my time at ESPN, because she humanized the executive position. Like, I had never been able to text with somebody who occupies a corner office with a window view, and Maria humanized the position. So she meets you at a human level, which just allows you to be a better person professionally. So seriously, Maria, and everybody in this room, and the recognition is so well deserved. Thank you so much.
She's thoughtful in her approach as it pertains to the kinds of stories that we cover and how we cover them and who covers them. I can't say enough good things about Maria.
And nothing is more rewarding than, you know, being in a post meeting and hearing people say, well, we shouldn't put, like, let's make sure we don't put all the women's content together. Like that this is really important. Or, wow, that new talent that we got to use today, they're really good. Like, they made us better. They made us tell the story better. And you just start seeing that just more commonly. And then you start seeing that you made a difference in helping people see things differently and just be open to different sports and different stories and different people. And at the end, you know that our product and our products are better.
And often when you text her, just so you know, she's going to be on an exercise machine of some sort. It's going to be a treadmill, it's going to be a bike, whatever it is. And then she'll tell you, like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? Oh, I ran a half marathon.
Just another marathon?
No big deal.
Next weekend. I'm running to my next marathon. It's like, oh, okay, Maria.
I PR'd again. So seriously, congratulations, Maria.